The divine within. We have within us, each one of us, we have within us the divine and the demon. We have both within us. Now it is up to us which one we want to awaken, which one are we feeding. And because when we're not aware, we're not paying attention to who it is, which one it is that we are feeding. Is it the demon within us or the divine within us? And that's why I wanted to bring this meditation to you, so that we can bring our awareness to this possibility, to this reality, that within each one of us is contained the demon or the divine. And it is our choice which one we feed, which one we awaken, which one we activate. And so the demon or the divine is fed through whatever input it is that we are feeding ourselves with, whether that's through physical consumption, such as food and drinks, or through thoughts, or the emotions that we are harboring or holding on to. So, for example, if we are holding on to a lot of resentment, unforgivingness, we are feeding the darkness within us. But if we are practicing a lot of joy, peace, love, compassion, gratitude, appreciation, all of these wonderful, beautiful emotional frequencies within us, we are awakening. We are feeding the divine within us. And the more we feed, that's what grows. And that's who grows within us. And so we feed the divine within us. So I'm inviting you to just close your eyes and allow my voice to guide you. There's nothing you have to do apart from sitting still and in a comfortable position and your spine erect, and gently closing your eyes and just allow my voice to guide you. The divine within you is always there. There is nothing you have to do to invite the divine to you, with you, within you. It's always there. Deep underneath all of those layers that you had unknowingly built around yourself, deep within that, beneath all of that, underneath all of that, the little diamond, little shining light that you are, the divine that you are, is already in there. It's always there. No matter how you feel, no matter how dark you feel, no matter how far away you feel from the divine is already within you. And so often people may say and use phrases such as, they don't hear me, I'm asking them, I'm praying to them, I'm reaching out, I don't get any answers. But it's not them outside of you that you're not hearing. It's the you within you that you're not reaching. And that's only because we unknowingly build so many layers around ourselves, which over a period of time, years after years, sometimes lifetime after lifetimes, we're carrying so much information around us, building layers after layers, unbeknown to us. And until we become aware, we don't even know how to cut through these layers, to drop all these veils, to get to the divine that we are, the real you. That's who you are. You are the divine, awakened one within you. And if you don't see that, if you don't feel that, that's only because of the layers that you had built around yourself. So today in this meditation, my invitation for you is to allow these layers to just fall away. They're gentle veils. Whatever layers that you had built around yourself, whether that is pain memory, whether that's a traumatic memory, whether that's related to your childhood or even just recently, or wounds that you've been carrying unknowingly in your energetic story. It's time to just let them all go and just drop the veil. Just drop the veil. And to drop the veil, all you have to do is to be willing to drop the veil. And so for that process, you just say to yourself, I am willing to drop the veils. It is that simple. All you have to do is keep saying to yourself, making yourself hear, I am willing to drop the veils. The veils that you had unknowingly layered up with so much information that you no longer need to carry. Your willingness to drop the veils will give the required instruction to those energetic layers that you have around you, that you had built around yourself, to gently fall away. So it may sound very simple, but it's a powerful way to set your intention and to give that instruction to your energy bodies, your subtle layers, those layers that no longer serve you, the information that has been used and you no longer need to keep that information anymore. The pain, the resentment, the anger, the unforgivingness, the sadness, the grief, all of those that you no longer need to hold on to, because that's what keeps you in the dark. And that's what keeps us feeding the demon within, the fear, the sadness, the anger. And we don't want to do that anymore. And so we just allow the veils of all of those information that you had unknowingly held on to, just let those veils drop. I am willing to let the veils drop. So just imagine a few pieces of fabric, gentle fabric around you, like they're just dropping, the veils are just dropping away from you. I am willing to drop the veils around me. And the moment you say that, the information of darkness that you had been holding on to, they will start to arrange and rearrange itself, getting ready to be flushed out of your system. Because now you have given that instruction, you have taken charge. You, as the master of yourself, have taken charge. And you have given that instruction to your body, to your subtle bodies, to your energy bodies, to the information system that you are, that you no longer need to hold on to. And therefore you have given that instruction to just drop those veils away. Those information will start to disperse themselves. And yes, it may take some time. It may happen in a day, magically. It is possible. It may happen in a week. It may happen in a few months' time. That's okay. Or it may even take years. I took years in my journey to let those veils drop, to go through each one, to release them. But you don't have to take years. You don't have to take that long. But even if it does take that long, it doesn't matter. It's a work in progress. It's a process that once you enjoy, once you start to enjoy, you just let the veils drop gradually, gently. And it is better to do it that way, to let them drop gradually and gently, so that your system can come into alignment softly and gently. And that is a better practice for our system, for our nervous system, for our physical body, to release those information gently, so that we can shift into alignment gently with the divine self that we are. So when we have been unknowingly feeding the demon within, the darkness within, and we've been staying in fear, in anger, in sadness, in resentment, all of those dark places that we don't really want to be, but because we held others responsible or life situations responsible, that we unknowingly kept ourselves in that place. When we start to release them, it takes a bit of time for the physical body. Once the energy starts shifting from your subtle bodies, from your energy bodies, it takes a bit of time for the physical body to even get used to it, because they have to gently release themselves little by little, the information. And if we are right now in a place of suffering, whether that's a physical suffering or a mental or an emotional pain in your body, in your life, it has taken time. It's not happened in a day where you are. If you have a physical symptom, it has not come there in a day, in a week. It takes years to build up that energy, gradually building up to come to that point. And so the breaking away, the falling away of the veils of that information, the layers of those information, must also be done in that gentle way, taking that time. And that's absolutely fine, knowing that it's happening. And when you start the process, sometimes it isn't easy to even understand or feel or see that it is working or it's happening, that the veils are dropping. But trust the unseen. Trust in the knowing that it's happening, whether you see it, whether you feel it. Just keep doing the work of allowing the veils to drop. I am allowing the veils of darkness to drop. I am willing to let the veils to drop by saying these words and allowing the veils to drop. Soon you will start to see the light coming through. As the light is already within you, the divine is already within you. So the moments when we say, they do not hear me, the divine, I pray to them, I ask them, I reach out, they don't hear me. When you start to see this light, when you start to see this divine within you, as the veils start to drop, you will see that, the divine was not outside. It wasn't that they weren't hearing me. It was that the divine was within me. I didn't know that. And I didn't allow the veils to drop, and therefore I didn't see the light within. I didn't see the divine within me. So that's all I had to do, is to allow the veils to drop, and the divine is already there. So it's a very simple practice of awakening the divine within, is to allow the veils to drop, the veils of darkness to drop, that I am no longer feeding, and this is what you can say to yourself every day, I am no longer feeding the demon within, because we all have both within, the demon within and the divine within. But who is it that I'm feeding? If I stay with the anger, if I stay clinging on to the unforgivingness, if I stay with the fear, that's when I'm feeding the demon within. So I no longer wish to do that. I no longer wish to do that. And therefore I am just letting all the veils drop. The fear, the darkness, letting them all go, letting them all drop. Because I no longer wish to feed the darkness within me. As I am allowing the veils to drop, I am allowing the light within, the divine within, to shine. And as you drop the veils, and you can see that, or you can feel it, that the lightness within you will start to feel. So the lightness in terms of luminance, and also in terms of feeling the weight in your body, the lightness, you feel light and easy in your body. And you will start to feel the difference as you let the veils drop. So just tuning into that feeling. And every day as you connect with yourself, and you can do the same thing of keeping your hands on your higher heart. Your left hand first connecting with the higher heart, and the right on top. And just tuning in to the divine within. And you make the declaration first that I am willing to drop the veils, and I allow the veils to be dropped. It doesn't matter how much time it takes. I am happy with the process. And then you tune into the divine within, the light within, that I am now allowing myself to feed the divine within, to awaken the divine within. And the divine is already awakened. You don't need to do anything to awaken the divine. The divine is already there. The light is already there. As you are willing and start to drop the veils away, the veils of darkness away, the light will soon start to sparkle. You will start to see the light and feel the light, and make this commitment with yourself. I am willing every single day to focus on the love, on the joy, on the peace, on the gratitude, on the appreciation, on the compassion, on the willingness, on the beauty. And as you do this every day, allowing yourself to be focused more, putting your attention, giving your attention, moving your attention, being aware, where is it that I am giving my attention? Where is it that I'm focusing? Am I focusing on annoyance, on anger, or on irritation, on fear about things that I'm hearing or seeing? No, I don't wish to do that anymore. I'm letting the veils drop. I'm not feeding the darkness anymore within me. So I'm shifting my focus. And it's a practice that it may take some time for you to get accustomed or get into the habit of doing this. But the more you do this, it automatically becomes that you can just shift from here, from the darkness to the light very easily. And soon you will realize that you no longer even go to the dark places anymore. You no longer trigger those anger or the fear or the sadness anymore. You just automatically tune in to the love, automatically tune in to the strength, automatically tune in to the compassion, automatically tune in to the joy, to the peace. And the more you practice this, your energy bodies, your physical bodies will get into the habit of being in that place, in the place of light, in the place of love, in the place of joy. And the more you do this, the divine within is being fed every day. And the divine grows bigger and bigger and bigger. And as the divine light grows bigger and bigger within you, it starts to shine outwards. And that's when your fully awakened divine, which is already awakened, you become that. The divine comes through from underneath all of those layers that you had as you were willing, as you've allowed the veils to drop. The light starts to shine brighter and brighter. And the divine within is shining brighter and brighter before you even know it. And this is how you become the light that you are. You become the divine that you are. There is nothing you have to do to awaken. You are already awakened. The divine is already within you. The light is already within you. All you have to do is allow the veils to drop, and the light automatically shines. The divine automatically shines. You are that beautiful light being. You are that beautiful divine being. And you are so ready to shine your light. You are so ready to be who you really are, what you came for. To be the bringer of light, to be the shower of light. To be the multidimensional creator, the powerful creator that you are. Because you are a fragment of the source light who has all the knowledge, all the information, exactly the same as the power that has created this universe, this entire universe. You have all of that power and that information, that knowledge within you. And you are here to connect with that, to discover that, to awaken that knowledge that you already have. And that's what you are here for. To step into the multidimensional quality that you are. To step into the being, the powerful creator being that you are, the light being that you are here to step into that, to find who you really are. The divine being that you are, that's what you are here to do. And as you allow the veils to drop, you get closer and closer to the divine that you are, because that's who you really are. That's who you really are. That's who you really are. So I leave you now in love and light, awakening that divine within you. May the light continue to shine. And I thank you. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.